Hey, good day everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It was so cold yesterday. Went from one day minus 18 and the next day minus 36. And today right now we really don't have a wind chill and it's minus 17, around minus 17. So I just wanted to hop on and just say thank you to those friends who have reached out and have been supporting. I'm on day 10 today. Thank you, Eddie. It's funny, you guys, I've already been 400 pounds before, and I was that weight for about 2 years probably when I was 19, 20, and then I wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to get rid of it, and I got into bodybuilding at that point and started, I gotta switch my hands. Started helping people. Even though I used steroids back then, I lost most of the weight myself, and I didn't like my loose skin. Putting on, how much weight did I put on? 180 pounds in the year and a half from overeating when I was young, And then started to feel really good and got really good results of growing my muscle where my skin, it wasn't looking like it was, so I got hooked, right? And then of course how people treated me, it was different than what I was used to. And now dealing, 48, turned 48. Thank you for the birthday wishes a couple days ago. You know what, I gotta put my gloves on. I wanted to share just where I was at with how I'm pushing through it today after the last couple of years of, hope I don't drop my phone. Let me put my other mitten on. Oh, okay, that's good enough. Fasting. I've been trying fasting, or I've been doing it, but working my way up for 3 years now. And I was like, man, there's no way I can go all morning until lunch or 1 o'clock without eating. It's impossible. That's what I told myself. And then one of my new best friends later in life, who I've been blessed to live with for the last 3 years in her home, she started fasting and drinking coffee to get through the suppression of your appetite. And that started working for me. And then I did that for a while and, did the yo-yo thing here and there, but I started becoming better at fasting. I'm like, well, I need energy. I have to eat in order to have energy. But I didn't realize the fat on my body was energy. I didn't realize that by fasting, my body is switching to using its fat for the source of energy, like food. And your body, after a while of doing something, it becomes easier and it becomes normal. And your body switches up how it functions. It's pretty amazing stuff, really. So, I'm at a point in my life now where I don't need coffee. Sometimes I use it for a treat. I treat myself. I treated myself last night with it. Playing online with my best buddy, if he's watching the video, I treated myself with that. But it's easy to fast. So, 3 things, and my best friend talked about it the other day, was determination and willpower. And she brought that up. And willpower is a whole different story. We don't have willpower here like we all believe and think, because there's more to understanding the truth of it. But that's from my other channel that I've taken a break from. But determination, I've used that before as well. I was determined, I had willpower, but I kept failing. But failing is still learning and growing to know more than we knew before, which is wisdom to know more, which is a beautiful thing. And then I heard a man talk about consistency, being consistent. Man, that really hit me. That really hit when I heard, hope I don't have no boogers there, but that really hit me. Hearing about consistency, being consistent, that really dug into me a few days ago, or over 10 days ago now. I'm on day 10 today. So that really hit me. And then seeing my other brother, old friend from back in Fort Mac, back in the day, Eddie, you know, watching Eddie post photo after photo on day, I think 213 or 14 today in a row of exercising, you know, leaving alcohol behind and really pushing forward, you know, and seeing the alignment of Eddie posting the word consistency, what I heard from the video that aligned, seeing his posting every day, being consistent every day, doing the things that are going to get you to that place of the best version you wish to become. And the alignment, me and Eddie have gotten quite a bit closer over the last while. Helping each other through what we're doing has been beautiful. But being consistent, I'm in that vibration today of being consistent. I was grumpy yesterday. I reached out to Eddie. He's like, do what you can at home, find things you can do. And my excuse in my mind is my lungs, my muscle in my lungs. It struggles when I'm lifting things or whatnot. So then my mind started playing of a thought that you can't do that. Like, fuck, I can't. That's what I thought. What can I do? After maybe a couple hours being grumpy. Laying there, freezing cold, couldn't walk. So you know what I did? And it's my first day of doing it. I pretended I was lifting weights in my room. No weights. Slowing down, squeezing the muscle as if I'm doing a shoulder press, and pushing it up slowly like there's weight there. Doing my biceps, doing my back, bending over like I'm doing the motion at the gym of exercises or lat pull downs, and just squeezing and doing them. So I did that for 15 minutes. And that now, it was hard for me to breathe after doing it for a bit, but I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I did it. My muscles feel sore today like I worked out yesterday using real weight. So it's been quite the experience, you know. My whole life is new. The way I view things in my life is new, you know, but new in a way of a higher perspective of light, of whatever that means. Removing the negativity of thoughts that might come in my mind. Saying, fuck that, and I'm doing it. Whatever it is, even, a small step. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. Minus 16, but it feels colder, 17. And it's just doing it one day at a time. Now I'm being consistent. I'll post a photo again today on that little reel thing, day 10, because I'm being consistent. Eddie's on day 214, I believe. So he's really pushing me to get into the hundreds of every day of being consistent. And I'm really loving this journey, even if I'm doing it all over again. One last thing I want to leave you with is doctors in this world, you know, they do the best they can with what they know, with where they're at, and where the human consciousness has risen to of understandings. I had, back 6 years ago, or 7, I had skin tags growing all over my arms and legs, and they were all coming out of my arms and legs. And it's just in my life, I learned to connect. You know, I'm not pushing nothing on no one, I'm just sharing my experience with you, all right? But I learned to connect to the light of where everything comes from. And I could feel it moving through my body when I was taught through the experience, the spiritual church I went to for a year after my near-death experience. And I had specialists and doctors telling me, oh, there's nothing you can do. Bumps and tags coming out all over my arms and legs. And within this deep passion within me of wanting to know more of what this light was and feeling it moving through me, within 4 weeks, I didn't even realize it, the tags were gone off my arms. They're gone off my legs. You can see the dimples of them on my legs a little bit, but they were gone. Doctors said, you're gonna have to burn them off as they grow out even more. And then they can't explain how they just went away. So my lung, they say severe lung disease. My breathing is better than where it was through the work I'm doing in the light. And they say it's permanent. It's permanent, that my lungs, you know, the muscles have been deflated, they believe from steroid use, because my lungs are fine, but it is the muscle. And I'm like, no. The limited beliefs that are put on us here, you know, I thrive and I push forward so that as I go through my own experiences and healing in these different ways, knowing the actual truth, don't let our human mind limit us to believe that we're stuck with whatever it is. I promise you, through my own journey, all things can be healed. All things. And it has nothing to do with religion. Religion is completely fine for each person, but for myself, I am not, but I've had my experiences with it, and now I just share the experiences of the light of how my life is transformed and the power that we have. And I just walked that whole way around. It was 20 minutes the first day, and today 13 minutes. That's how much I've improved in 10 days of walking around the block and breathing already. So anyways, thank you for all the love and support always. I will succeed.